Welcome everyone to Talented Universe. I'm freaking Marsha out now, which is such fun. Um, it is the 26th of August, 2026, and we are here to review 2 episodes of The Librarians. We are so happy about that. So both of them are interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We find out people's fears.
Mm.
And I guess that's a good thing. But the first one is And the Monkey's Paw.
And the monkey's paw.
Yes, and that is so crazy. What do I want to say about this overall?
Well, who wrote it?
Well, I don't care right now because they scared me in some parts.
It was written by Tom McCrae and directed by Melina Grushik.
Yes.
And yes, it was Monkey's Paw episodes of, we've seen them in horror and things like that. Can be a little creepy.
Can be a little creepy. Plus, they brought in the fog.
The fog. It opens with the fog.
It opens with the fog, and I mean that was interesting. And then they have on those red gloves.
I couldn't figure out what that was for at first. I said, "Why are they doing surgery? What? Why?"
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure either.
Running through the fog, and Elisa, of course, has her green
Bone.
but they're running through the fog, and
But you can really see it good with the red gloves.
you can see it's like Christmas.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they come up. Well, they're talking about nothing good ever happens in the fog is a quote.
Yes.
Nothing good. I wrote that down because they might be true. When you come upon this young man
Mm-hmm.
who is standing on the edge of a precipice with something in his hand
Yes,
that
with something
we
in his
can't
hand.
see, but they apparently know what it is.
They know what it is. And
There it is.
that was interesting. It's like, ooh, that's a creepy thing.
That's more like a big enough to be a gorilla's paw.
Yeah. Yeah, really it is. Yeah. Yeah.
And the monkey's paw. What did you think at this point? Did you have a thought as to
Well, I assumed it was going to be like wishes, you know, and I wasn't sure. I mean, I was going like, well, is he going to really kill himself? I mean, that would not be a good way to start the story.
no?
But I said, well, there's got to be something. And I mean, they get him off of the precipice.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, okay, now where is it going? And lo and behold, here comes the fog. And then, where are we?
That not quite. Well, they end up, no, not there yet. But they end up in a place that they can't figure out that has a bunch of people that look like they're from different eras in time.
And the room is all jumbled. It's got some things of antiquity and some modern things put together. And so it doesn't make sense. But the people there, everything seems to make sense.
And it's almost as if we look and the people don't recognize that they are with people that are also out of place.
No. Just everything seems to fit together for them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
that was kind of an interesting little concept. So.
yeah, and they wonder, are they dead? We
Oh
really,
yeah, that was an interesting. Are we dead? Did we actually jump off that bridge?
hmm it kind of reminded me a little bit of the first season episode where they were in the place with the card reader and the magician.
Yes,
I forget the
yes.
name of that episode, but
It'll
from
come to me in a minute. Yeah.
it reminded me of that, and I thought, huh, okay. So, and they do find oh, what's the name of the main character? So, Charlie. Charlie? No, not Charlie's
No, Charlie is the
guardian.
guardian.
Um, Josh.
Josh, yeah.
Josh.
Josh O. Hanlon? I gotta remember now.
Yes, Oban,
Oh, yeah.
Obanig,
It's.
or
I'll
Obaning.
look it up because I want to say it right.
And he starts to look around, and it seems like he starts to recognize
People.
people strangely.
Hmm. Well, didn't Charlie come around and say everybody has your last name?
Yes,
And then
Charlie's the guardian, so
yeah. So
yeah.
she said that, and so she went. So just do any of these people look familiar? And then he started
Hmm
looking.
It might be Dan O'Bannon. It might be making allusion to Dan O'Bannon,
hmm
the writer of Alien,
And
Return of the Living Dead.
But we just never know. And of course, my computer's decided it does not want to tell me what I want to know. So what else is new?
yeah, somebody was saying that it might be Dan O'Bannon. I'll look up his name to
No,
see.
I'm looking it up. I'm almost there.
Oh, you want me to say okay?
I'm almost there. Yeah, it's just my computer did a hiccup. And so I was going like, why is it giving me a hiccup right now? Josh O'Brennan.
O'Brennan. Okay.
O'Brennan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Josh O'Brennan. I meant to write that down. 'Cause I knew that.
Well, I thought I'd remember it, and then it's like, oh, I forgot it.
So Josh, yeah, Josh, um, and well, this doesn't happen right away though. Kind of.
No, well, I mean, to me, it's a jumble of what happened next.
Hmm
I mean, because it was a lot of people from his past, all different times, future, past. But then we had the surprise. I don't know if you want to get into that.
Yeah, it's quite confusing.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But then it was like, he said, well, I don't recognize those people.
Hmm
And that's when everything took a turn for the crazy.
Took a turn.
Besides the creature he kept seeing outside. Yes. Mm-hmm.
The creature. Yeah, well, this happens later, but that's a picture of the different people all together
All
in one
together.
place. But we saw the kind of hippie people that seemed like they
Mm-hmm.
might have been from Woodstock somewhere, and the flapper, from the
Mm-hmm.
1920s, and
World War
we didn't
One.
really get to see, yeah, World War One, yeah, the soldiers and the young boy,
Mm-hmm. Which was his older brother.
his which is fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so at this point, I was thinking, okay, what is going on again? Where are we going with this? Where is this at?
Mm-hmm.
And and then Josh sees a young lady, and he goes over and starts talking to her, and then they're just chatting and
Chit chatting. And then she's got that cool phone.
yes, I do have a shot of that cool phone. Where is that That cool bone is here somewhere. I have to upload it. Oh, here it is. I have it.
Yeah. No networks available. How typical is that?
And so they start chatting, and there seems to be some familiarity on his part, but you can't quite put his finger on what it is that's familiar. And then
Yeah.
mm-hmm,
Then I think, didn't he ask her, says, is your name Amy?
mm-hmm.
And she says, yeah, how did you know? And so that's when it's like, woo.
Ooh. Really. Uh, and I figured they might be in some kind of purgatory for him. And they were visiting his, they were maybe observers in what was going on next in his life.
Yeah, a variation of even A Christmas Carol.
Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't
Yeah.
thought of that.
I mean, that I wasn't sure what to think of which it was. So.
Mm-hmm. But then we saw the thing that went by the window.
Yes, the thing that went by the window.
Which I had no idea what it was at that point.
No.
It could have hooves. It could have, I don't know what it was. It was
Could
ominous.
have been Peter Pan out there. I mean, who knows?
Could have been Peter Pan. Yeah, something clumping by.
Mm-hmm.
And when Josh is talking to the young lady, and she tells him something about her life and how her life is pretty crappy, um, and she tells him about a man in her life, or used to be in her life, and she says to him something like that she hates him. And he says, well, why do you even deal with this person? And she says, at least hate is still something. So she wanted to feel something. And I felt empathy for her at that point, because that's pretty sad. If
That is sad. That is sad. But then she was telling also about her life at home. Dad had died, committed suicide, and
yeah,
and and then he was realizing, hey, wait a minute, because he was telling how his life wasn't that great with his parents and etc. So,
and it kind of took him a good long while to figure things out.
It did, yes. Well, who would have thought you're looking at your daughter 20 plus years later? It's like, that's not something you think about every day,
That isn't. I thought the actor that played Josh was really showed his turmoil and his inner struggle, and the expressions in his eyes were compelling, and I really felt for him. And when his now that we know that's his daughter, but he didn't.
He
But
didn't know.
She was. I'm trying to load this picture. It's not loading for me. But before that, I noticed these. Did you notice the lava lamps in the background?
There were so many things. I didn't have time to look for everything, but I mean, things were all over the place.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, so the beast, we saw the beast clump by the window, and then Lysa.
Yes. Lysa realizes who they are.
What a huge revelation that was. Had you any clue as to what that was going to happen? Or
no, I did not. I did not. And when it came about, I mean, Vikram was like, this doesn't make sense. And then he goes, where are your gloves? And then she
Oh,
had a
that's
hole in them.
right.
She had a
That's
hole in them. So she actually touched the monkey's paw and
yes.
didn't know that she did.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they saw the monkey paw again, there were 2 fingers down. That 2 wishes had been done.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that what that was? Okay, so this
Yeah.
was the monkey's paw in the
In
beginning,
the beginning.
and this was the monkey's paw at the end.
Yeah, when it was all be reset.
Duh, Marcia. I'm just figuring that out. Thank you. Because I didn't get that.
Yeah, there was another picture of when there were 2 fingers down after
Ah,
Vikram had seen, when he said she must have touched it, hole in the thing. He went and looked at the monkey's paw, and there were 2 fingers down.
oh. See, I've got it was scaring me so much.
I can relate.
Got it. So when Lisa saw her parents, if I saw my dead parents, I'd have been on the floor. I thought
Unconscious?
I would probably have fainted away. She handled it remarkably well. Seeing her parents who had died in an accident that she had never gotten a chance to say goodbye to.
Yeah.
I'd have been like Macaulay Culkin at Home Alone. Ah!
Yeah. And I mean, it was very interesting. I mean, what
Mhm.
she thought her parents thought of her and what it
Mhm.
seems like what they really thought of her were 2 different things.
Yeah. I thought they did a really good casting job of especially the mom. I could see that I could see Lisa being their daughter.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really, really good. Yeah, but she did show remarkable restraint and going cuckoo. So, so yeah, Amy tells her that Josh that her dad jumped off a bridge, and her life would have been. And he said, "Well, weren't you better off without him?"
And she went, no.
Hmm. Yeah. And I'm going to give a bid again because I think that somebody on that team has a penchant for spiders. We've seen spiders a few times,
Or something that looks like
or
spiders.
something that looks like a spider, and they called it a spider here,
Mm-hmm.
and they said, "Oh, it's a it's a giant spider." I'll take their word for it, because when its head came poking through,
Yeah, that was a little. Mm-hmm. That was a little much.
yeah. And when they start to figure things out, and Lisa realizes that she has a chance to prevent her parents from dying in a car accident. Well, raise your hand if you knew that wasn't going to work. Because that kind of stuff never does it?
Mm-mm. Sometimes it
And
makes it worse.
yeah. And first she feels that she has to convince them that she is their daughter, or not
Mm-hmm.
convince them, but have them understand that she is really their daughter. That scene was poignant. And when they finally believe her,
They start going off to the car.
oh my goodness.
I mean, it was like, oh my.
And that's when Liza practically becomes hysterical.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to save them. I have to save them. I have to save them. Which is natural because that's what I would want to do too.
Mm-hmm.
but we all knew that wasn't gonna wear.
No,
gonna
no.
work. And again, here they're all gathered there, and they finally, the team finally figures out what Josh has to do,
Mm-hmm.
because when the spider came, when they were in the room, he saved his brother,
Right.
and I think it was Charlie who figured it out.
I think it was, yeah. Because she started after, then she realized, I think, wasn't it? Oh, God, I'm getting confused now. But someone said that he needed to do it because that's why they were there. So he could realize his worth, I guess.
Mm. And actually, it makes sense that it was Charlie, since Charlie's the fighter.
Yeah.
That her first instinct would be to
protect.
Yeah. And later, didn't he say that Charlie was the bravest person that he'd seen?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Because he looks back and he sees the knight with the giant sword.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes and gets it, and he's ready for battle.
Ready for battle. Looks like something out of Star Wars, if you look at it, or even more fun, King Arthur's time.
King, yes. And he's got determination in his eyes now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And in the end, poor Lysa.
Yes.
Goes to the bog. Mm-hmm.
Now, I was trying to figure out what kind of car that was.
My initial thought was a Volkswagen.
Me too, a Bug, but
a Bug, a VW.
but then I'm looking. I said, I don't think the front was like that exactly. So I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's no.
Unless I'm not remembering what it looked like.
Well, this would have been what, 20 years ago?
Probably. Or maybe a little bit more.
Maybe a little bit. So that could be a VW. I don't know.
It could be. But I mean, that license plate, I think that says Vermont. Is that what you see?
Good point. I think you're right. It does say Vermont. Yeah. I think it does say Vermont.
Interesting. Little things you pick up.
Yeah. And Lysa realizes that she accepts now that the good part, which is what you said earlier about her parents.
Yeah, I mean, they did love her. They didn't throw her out because they didn't understand her. They threw her out because she knew she would get a good education there because she was so smart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And they missed her desperately.
They did. And Lysa had faked being sick.
Yes.
And that had to be another guilt trip for her.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Because if it hadn't been for her faking being sick, then
and all that. But we do need to mention that the daughter will be on our show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Holly Donovan, who played Amy, she'll be here tomorrow. That's Thursday, 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific time. So don't miss out. She's coming all the way from the UK. So
just for this.
Just for this, yeah. There you go. Via the internet, yeah.
So this is at the end when Josh ends up calling his brother that he hadn't spoken to in a few years. And they're all standing behind him, giving him moral support. And this was a sweet scene. Between Vikram and Lysa.
Looking into the fog.
Yeah. And their family connection, I feel, growing. Which they didn't have a type of relationship like that in the earlier Librarians, did they, that you remember?
Not like this. Not that I remember, no. No, this is something a little new.
Sweet touch. Let me see if there's any other. Whoops, sorry. Yeah. So overall, what'd you think of the episode?
Besides freaking me out every once in a while, no, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the just learning more about the characters. I mean, we found out more about Lysa's past and her fears and everything. So that was good.
Yeah. They are adding more layers to it. And you wonder, okay, we've seen a Lysa-centered episode. We've seen Connor. We saw Charlie kind of with the Peter Pan because she was the one that Peter Pan wanted. So we've gotten a little bit more of everybody.
Yes.
So far,
yes.
So now we can dive even further.
Which we do in the next episode. We learn more about Connor.
Oh my goodness. Yes, we do learn more about Connor, don't we?
We learn more about Connor. And what scares him.
These two were back to back scary for me.
Yeah.
This one actually was scarier than the monkey.
The monkey one.
And you want to go to the next one?
Let's go to the next one. Yes. And the last resort.
Oh. This totally took me by surprise as far as what it was about. That title did not give me the right clue.
No. Not at all.
It ended up being
mannequins or marionettes, we should say.
The puppeteer at first reminded me of Art Carney from The Honeymooners. I was looking at them and I thought, oh wow, you really look like Art Carney.
Well, and the other thing I thought was interesting, when I looked at it the second time and I was listening to the performance, the dummy, if you want to call him that, I can't remember his name now, was always saying Percival. He was, or Percy. He was, you could see his mouth move, he said, it says, oh, you can see his mouth move, and while he's making me talk, it's like, I looked and I went, I don't see his mouth moving at all. But that was a whole other.
Right. I looked for that too.
And I went, I don't see his mouth move, but whatever. Yeah.
He must be a really good ventriloquist.
Mm-hmm.
His mouth isn't moving at all.
No. And
Well,
I did realize the second time through,
mhm.
I thought they had changed the voice when he became, walking around.
Mhm.
And it was the same voice. It was the same voice. I had thought it was a different voice when he was possessed, if you want to say, by whatever it was.
Oh, you thought it was a different voice.
I thought it was a different voice, but no, it was the same voice.
Well, and you recognized the voice right off. I did not.
Yeah, I did. Well, I guess you're not really a Stargate fan then, I guess.
Fie upon thee. Well, I knew he was in the episode, and I was looking for his face, and I said, "Oh, I'm gonna find his face, even if they have him disguised. I'm gonna find."
No, they had him really disguised.
Really disguised.
Yes, they
Best disguise
they
ever.
had Richard Kind really disguised. Yeah.
They sure did.
A lot
But-
shorter and kind of wooden,
Kind of wooden with creepy eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and what's really bad that in the beginning of the episode, what they did to the poor puppeteer. I'm like,
Oh, that was so. The man had been there for decades, and that just showed that brother had no respect for anything.
could you be any meaner?
I mean, he had been there all pretty much sounded like all of his life.
Yeah.
That was the only life, and he fires him, throws him out, throws his dolls out in boxes. I mean, not even handing it to him. They just threw them. I mean, that is so horrible.
And I'm looking at first I thought it was the puppet, but that was him.
That was him. No, they pushed him out and threw the boxes at him.
I was quite upset.
Oh, it was awful. It was awful.
And gave him an entire week to move out, or the end of the week, something like that.
Yeah.
To get out after he'd been there, like you said, decades. Oh,
his whole family had been there for 200 years.
200 years.
And the undercurrent of the whole thing, when there was a picture of Vikram on the wall, that I just started laughing. I mean, hysterically.
What does it say? 1845?
Something like that, yeah.
Christmas.
In the 1800s. And it was like, oh my. She goes, you look familiar.
You look familiar.
Well, there's a picture of him right behind you.
And there ended up being more than one. Because later on, Charlie sees another one and takes that off and puts it in, grabs it and throws it in the trash.
Yeah, he obviously went there a lot.
He did.
And he got all confused when he started talking about, he remembers this and that. Oh no, I read about it. It's like.
Well, they had some particular food or something that he liked, and.
Oh, and I was going like, you wanted that again? It's like.
And so the group, the librarians are searching for these ley lines.
Mm-hmm.
These magnetic lines that do things.
Yeah, magic.
So who think they're going on vacation? Yeah, they're not going on vacation. Vikram says, there's no vacation. Librarians do not go on vacation.
Oh, Vikram didn't say that. Charlie said that.
Charlie said that. You're right.
Yeah, Charlie said that. Vikram said, yes, we're going on vacation.
And he ends up.
I mean, that was absolute. Oh, I did too.
That's probably his 1845
Mm-hmm. And
swimming gear.
the other fun thing that he was talking about, he said, "Oh, there's all these activities and they're all chaperoned," and it's like they're going, "Huh?
We don't do that.
No."
Oh, he looks smashing. And who doesn't look smashing is
Yeah, I'm sorry, he's scary.
because he rises from his crypt.
From the crypt, if you want to say, oh yeah.
And then I think that's the first time he speaks on his own
Yes.
and says something ominous. I can't quite remember exactly what he said.
He probably said, "I'm coming for you, Marcia."
He probably did.
"I know where you are."
And and Dimitri, the brother, is scheming, isn't he?
Oh, scheming. Oh, and that stuff that he put out in front of the hotel, I mean, that was just too much. Did you get a picture of that?
Of
The artwork
yeah.
that moved, that wasn't supposed to move. Yes, I got a kick out of when he called the people and he goes, "Well, I did not get something that was supposed to move. I mean, is that what you really thought was happening?"
That was fun it was fun to watch.
Yeah, and I mean, the things, did you notice the things fell apart and it was like just like pieces of paper almost. It was really strange how it all fell apart.
Mm-hmm. Because Charlie was the one, wasn't Charlie was the one who made them fall by
Yeah, she got a rope. She had a rope and she
mm-hmm.
went back and I thought, boy, she is brave. I don't know if I'd want to be in the middle of all those things.
Really. Oh, and speaking of magic, a little creepy guy.
Oh, that's when when he was looking over in the dining room. Oh my, that was an interesting dining room scene, huh?
Oh, and then this happens.
Yes.
That was both hysterical and terrifying at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And the people start screaming. Now their reaction, I believe.
Yeah, and they all wanted their money back. They'd been traumatized.
Oh my gosh. I'd want my money back too. Give me that and some more because I'm not feeling too good right now.
Mm.
So when you saw the jumping food, well, number one, when you saw Percy.
My first reaction was, uh-oh. And I go, what's going to happen?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really expect that.
I didn't expect that.
I kind of thought food might have been flying through the air,
mm-hmm.
but I didn't expect that, the roast would come up and start dancing.
Mm-hmm.
That is not what I expected.
Oh my gosh. I think that's going to be a fan favorite scene is the dancing food. Because and you mentioned Connor. This was a Connor episode. Connor.
Yes.
Why did you say
how much he loves puppets?
Oh, he really does love puppets.
Yes, he just loves puppets. Mm-hmm. Now, I have a silly question that I didn't notice this.
Mm-hmm.
See the pig, the pink pig,
right there,
in the middle.
Uh-huh.
I mean, was that a like a place setting, or
Hmm.
I don't remember that. I guess I was just freaking out about the dancing thing, and I just concentrated on
You
that.
know what? I'm seeing it kind of for the first time too. I wonder what that represents.
I don't know.
Now I'm looking at all the little flags
There's a
and
lot of flags, and I guess it's from
maybe
different countries.
maybe food from different
Yeah, that's what
countries.
I'm thinking. Yeah. And
Oh,
I wonder where the dancing hog or pig is from. I don't know. I'm going to stay away from that country.
really far away. They didn't have many guests left after the dancing
I
piece.
don't think they had any guests left that was in that room.
No,
I think anybody that saw that, they were gone.
really.
And honestly, I don't blame them. I think I would have been too.
Not at all. That was hilarious. I looked at that a couple of times because it was so funny.
No,
But
it was.
and it was so colorful. It looked really
Yes,
nice. It was
yes.
beautiful until the food started to dance.
Then that changed everything.
That changed everything. And you mentioned Connor and his.
Oh yeah,
This
he
is
was
when
having such a good time in there.
they went to visit the puppeteer in
Hmm.
his
In his trailer.
and puppets hanging from the ceiling.
Everywhere.
And
I
poor
mean,
Connor.
that was his life. That was his life.
Mm, I don't know how you can sleep in a place like that, but there's something for everyone.
Hmm.
And I remember Connor was talking about their knobby knees and their empty eyes.
Hmm.
It's how do you feel about puppets? Because you mentioned that you didn't like.
I don't really like puppets that well, but I mean, I'm not obsessed as much as Connor is.
Mm,
Clowns, I definitely don't like.
which you don't like?
Clowns.
Oh, clown.
Clowns are not my favorite.
Oh, so you're waiting for the clown episode.
I have a feeling Dean's going to give us one at one point.
There's going to be a clown episode. They so Dimitri, the brother, is determined that he's gonna. Did he say he wanted to tear the place down?
He wanted to tear the theater down. I think it was the theater, he said.
And what did he want to build in its place?
A 3D simulation experience.
Which actually is kind of forward thinking in a way.
Well, it is forward thinking, but I think he would have had to do something that he would have had to make something in 3D, 4D, 3D, if whatever you want to call it, the future kind of thing, and put in that buffet,
Mm. Mm.
and have the meat dance around. That would.
Well, yeah, that's so true. He wanted a purposeful dancing meal, not one that was a horror surprise.
Mm-mm. No, see, so
that might have actually worked.
So Percy was trying to show him what to do, but he didn't get it.
No.
Yeah. Oh well.
And this is brother and sister.
When they were fighting. Yeah.
And I see behind you now, I see the virtual kind of mask thing that he wants to put in there.
Mm-hmm.
And so he wants to call it the Marionette Resort.
No, that's what it is called.
That's what it is called. Well,
Yes.
he wanted to make it really, like he said, really.
Yeah, I
American.
think he really wanted to. Yeah.
Mm. So they now there's something I can't remember. Oh, Percy captures Dimitri or makes him go to sleep,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then somehow gets him into the theater and ties him up
Yes.
on a chair.
Ties him up with all of his friends.
All of his friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I use the term loosely, right?
Mm-hmm.
All of his little weird puppet friends. Well, they're not weird. All of his lovely puppet friends.
Mm-hmm.
I think I have. For what purpose? Why does he want to do? Why did?
Who knows? Who knows? He never got to fulfill that
Mhm.
fantasy.
Percy wanted to take over. His idea was that he was going to take over the whole world eventually, like all lunatics
Yeah.
in that he'll do by
Yeah.
because he started turning the librarians into puppets,
Yes, he did.
which was hilarious.
I'm gonna hit you on the side. I'm gonna punch you straight forward. I know what I'm gonna do, but I can't do anything about it.
It was funny and also weird.
Then she had Vikram duck, and then she punched Connor. I thought that was.
And then so they're beating each other up, and I'm thinking that
Mhm.
Percy is there laughing because.
Oh yeah, he was having a good time. But in
And-
my opinion, I think
Mhm.
Percy had the last laugh. So.
And Connor ends up on the floor. Vikram's. And here, Lysa has her
When
tuning
she's
fork,
tuning fork and it doesn't work.
and it doesn't work. Yeah, too funny. And you said you think that Percival gets the last laugh?
Oh yeah, from the last scene.
I know I've got that somewhere. Let's see. Oh, what a creepy little dude. Let's see.
Yep, winking.
He's in his little display case.
Yes, and he's winking at us.
So do you think that means that he'll be back sometime?
I think it's possible. I think it's possible.
So maybe he and Merlin
Get together. Who knows?
will be best buds.
Mm-hmm.
These pictures are real tiny. Another scene that kind of reminded me of Stargate was here.
Oh yes. Yes. Oh, look at the gift that the puppet master gave us. Oh golly.
That was pretty funny.
Mm.
What did you think of the likenesses of the team?
I thought some of them were very good.
Yeah.
And I wasn't sure if it was just because of how they were dressed or or in the hairstyles. I don't know, but it was very creepy. It was very creepy.
But Vikram was so pleased.
Oh yeah. Well, he loved that place. That's what that just brought back all those memories for him.
Yeah.
That was his go-to place to get away from everything.
That was his place. and he dearly wanted them to listen to his stories. And I thought that was very sweet that they all sat down at the end and
Mhm.
before Creepy Guy gave us the wink, and they were
Mhm.
listening to his stories, and they really seemed like they really were listening to his story,
Mhm.
and I thought that was very nice of them to do.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean it was just, as you said, two semi creepy episodes in a row.
yeah, yeah. I I was trying to think if I like how I felt about this episode. Did I like it? I seemed to be laughing a whole lot during it, so I guess I did
Well,
like.
well, well. I guess you'd rather laugh than cry. I mean,
I thought that they treated, or Dimitri treated the puppeteer horribly,
horribly.
and he deserved a little comeuppance, I thought, and he kind of got it because he got tied up.
He got tied up. He had those moving statues attack him. I
Yeah,
mean,
he got it. Yeah, yeah, he got it.
and he
Yeah,
really didn't seem to realize what was going on.
no, he really didn't. Come
No,
to
he
think
did
of it,
not.
it's
No, he
kind of
didn't.
thick.
Yeah. No, he did not know what was going.
No,
I mean, when he says, I did not order moving statues.
you think? I think they would have cost a little bit more than what he paid for them.
And I mean, they fell apart so easily.
They did.
So why would they be moving?
Right. Oh,
Hmm.
and at the end, the very end, with the ending credits, did you notice this?
Yes, I did notice that.
Very good.
That's the second time they've done something at the end with Dean's
Mm-hmm.
name, at least that I've noticed.
That's the second time I've noticed too. I thought that was very cute. That they and you can't really see it, but there are like puppet strings
Mm-hmm.
on the letters, and
Mm-hmm.
they which I thought was very clever. I really like and enjoy little things like that put a finishing
Yes.
touch on because now we'll be looking for stuff. I'll be looking for stuff even more.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm. So Richard Kind played the voice of
The voice of, forgot his name again.
Percival.
Percy. Percy. Yeah.
Percy. Percy, the
Puppet.
terrorizing puppet. Oh, wouldn't it be great to ask him? I'm sure he's done so many roles before.
Yeah.
This had to be a fun one to be so evil.
Mm-hmm. No, I mean it was. I still remember when I recognized the voice, and I go, "This is what he's doing." Okay, this is kind of cool.
Because again, you didn't know that he was going to be the voice
No,
at
I did
first.
not. I thought he was going to be a live actor. I really did.
Hmm.
And you know, I mean, it was like, oh, wait a minute.
And you got him right off, which is
Yeah.
I'll give you kudos for that. I'll give you kudos for that. Whoops, let me take Dean Douglas.
Yeah, take Dean down. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and we are at this is episode number 8, so we only
8,
have
4 more. 2 more
that's
weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. That's it. That's it.
This has flown by.
Mm-hmm.
We have seen a lot, and well, what do we think? What do I think is going to happen? We have to see more of Merlin
Yes.
and Mrs. Astalot.
Yes. I think we need to see more of her.
Those two adversaries. Any other ideas of what we might see?
I'm not sure. I think oh, Monty Doc says, all hail Richard Kind, OG Librarians, OG Leverage, Almost Paradise, and now Librarians TNC.
Yes, Stargate.
Stargate, yeah.
He was in the movie and Atlantis.
And Atlantis, yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Monty.
But yeah, I mean, I really don't know. I mean, I'm assuming Merlin's story is going to come to maybe a conclusion this season. I don't know if they're going to take it further or not.
With 4 episodes left.
With 4 episodes left, I don't know. I don't know.
And Monty, do you have any ideas? And we haven't seen much of Richard. Oh no! Oh my gosh! What's his name? Kane.
I think he's coming back next episode.
And we have not seen Lindy Booth.
So is she, I think.
And we know that she's somewhere.
Yes. Yes, but I think both of them are coming soon. Yes, Cassie is back. Yeah.
I have been watching a little bit of the first incarnation of the Librarians. I think it's the first with John Larroquette and
yes,
Noah Wiley and Lindy Booth.
Mm-hmm.
And Lindy apparently has some kind of special power. Is that right?
If I remember right, it's been so long, but I think she did. She was smart. She was smart, if I remember right.
Because one episode I saw she waved her fingers and this computer like stuff came up and.
Yeah, it's been a while. I can't. Maybe Monty can refresh my memory because it's been too long.
Yeah, because I had not seen the original Librarians before watching this current incarnation of the Librarians, and I don't know whether each of them had special.
They all had specialties. Yeah, they all had specialties.
And were they also librarians in?
They ended up being, yes. Mm-hmm. Not at the end. No, pretty soon. It was different. They were all called to be librarians at the same time, and that made a big mess with the current librarian because he goes, "There's only supposed to be one librarian," and then all of these people were called to be librarians at the same time.
Well, okay, we know that we need to see Lindy Booth. We need to see, maybe not see Christian Kane because we already saw him in
I'm thinking he probably is coming back again.
You think he's going to come back?
I think he's going to come back again, yeah.
Merlin, we got to have more.
Merlin, got to have Merlin.
We might maybe see more of Simone with.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Maybe.
But something tells me we might not unless they get a 3rd season. And I'm hoping we hear at some point soon if, hopefully the ratings are good. Hopefully TNT, is gung-ho for that again. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping.
Yeah, me too. And especially since the season is flying by so quickly.
It is so quick.
Brutal to have to wait another 2 years.
Well, this one was only 1.
Oh, I'm thinking the arc, yeah.
But the arc was 2. This one was 1. But the only reason is because they were starting to film season 2 when they hadn't even shown season 1 yet.
Yes.
I mean, it got a jump start, so.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've been really enjoying the variety of episodes this season so far, and
Yeah.
Yep.
And as we said, I have loved seeing some of the mythology in that area of the world,
Mhm.
which has been very fun. I think one of my favorite ones is the vampire.
Is the what?
Vampire. That was fun.
Mhm.
That was fun. But I don't know. But well, everyone, if you are free tomorrow afternoon at 2 p.m., 11 a.m. Pacific time, Holly Donovan, who played Amy in episode 7, will be with us. We'd love to have you come and ask her questions in the chat room. If you can't, please watch us later and enjoy. And I'll have more. I have more guests coming soon. I'm just waiting for confirmation on dates. So as soon as we know, we will post it on our webpage, talented-universe.com. So everyone out there in Library Land, take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.